Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are rejoining the crew of the Artemis in low Earth orbit as their contract has almost successfully been completed, leaving only the land or splash down at Earth. I wanted to kind of leave them up here and get this 90-day record, but the contract for this expires in like 12 days, so there wasn't really a point considering how much money's on the line, which is like $250,000 Kerbal bucks, credits, dollars, monetary units, however you want to classify this. So we're going to go ahead and deorbit these guys and hopefully get them to a safe landing. Hopefully. I would prefer to land during the daylight side of things, so I guess if we go ahead and deorbit now, we will land somewhere. I mean, that's the Indian Ocean. Is this still considered the Pacific? We'll be down in this general area. We might even come down here, down near the Philippines, but we're going to go ahead and give it a go. So, sorry if I sound a little off today. I've been kind of sick for the past couple of days, but I'm on the mend, so to speak. But my voice is still a little bit off. I do apologize for sounding a bit weird. Just, try to tough through it. I know it's hard. Alright, so this is all going to be a fairly standard fare. We're just going to go through and arm our parachutes. They are all already pre-programmed. Arm. Alright. I've diverted some electric charge from the service module batteries to this top mount battery multi-tank here. What there was, and this battery is topped off, so we're good to go there. We just need to... Ooh, I don't think I ever actually activated this engine, did I? I did not. We have yet to use it. That's always nice, isn't it? Alright. And ignition. Good, we are lit, and now we're just going to keep an eye on this periapsis figure and let it get down to about where we'd want it. I'd say 64, 65 kilometers, somewhere thereabouts. Say, what is our thrust to weight ratio? 0.21. That's, I mean, it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not too bad, I should say. All right, and shut down 60.9. That should be enough to deorbit us, right? And God, so much delta V in this stage. I hope we get a contract to do a lunar flyby, and we'll go ahead and turn that off to conserve power on our way down, as we will soon be without our solar panels, although we are charging, as you can see here. This is one of our external batteries. That gives you a better idea of where it is. It's below the heat shields in the service module. Alright, and so really we just need to wait and get a little closer to when we're actually going to hit Atmo, and then we'll go ahead and sever our service module. Oh, we're coming down at night, aren't we? I didn't do this very well. Okay, there's periapsis. We'll probably be crossing the Terminator as we move into the day or the night side of Earth. Sorry, it looks like it will be a nighttime deorbit. My apologies. Alright. And we are technically atmospheric. Let's try to angle ourselves in just a bit here. And we'll go ahead and cut the service module free. Let's stop our rotation a bit. There it goes. There's those two internal batteries and those twin RTGs. That, I don't know, future versions of this might see 4 RTGs. Alright, and we'll just get ourselves angled in. I would not like to go around again, so we're going to put ourselves a little below our actual retrograde. The idea being is that the force of air against the heat shield, since our angle is not dead on, like if we were angled this way, the force of air would bounce up, thus pushing the capsule down. This will probably result in much higher G load, but we know everybody on here can take a 9G punishing reentry and just walk it off. Alright, and we're going to tempt the Kraken and use some physics time warp here. I would really like to bring them home and just be done with this mission so that we can get paid. Yeah, let's say almost down to $500,000. So, I mean, this isn't going to... I mean, we'll be at like $750,000, which is better than where we are now, but it's still not a whole lot of money. This thing cost $1 million to unlock. Alright. Our periapsis is rising. That was unforeseen. Let me just, maybe I'm not right on that whole angle thing. I guess not, because now it's falling, sort of. I'd like not to push it too low. Alright. Physics time warp again. Where's our service module? Is it too far away now? Nope, there it is. I forgot to deactivate screen shake. So when that thing goes up, we're certainly going to know about it. That's actually quite pretty. No. Yes. That's nice. Alright. So no significant heating yet, although it should start any second now. Okay, we've pushed our periapsis too low, so I'm going to re-angle to maybe bring it back up a bit. All of this moving it around is certainly costing us energy. No, it is... No, of course it's still dropping, because we are slowing way the hell down now. I mean, not in the grand scope of things, but we are in fact decelerating. Right. Apoapsis is still way out of the atmosphere, so they're not in the clear, so to speak. But our periapsis is falling pretty rapidly. Oh boy. Oh. And there goes our service module. I was hoping we'd get nice, like, fiery streaks out of it. I guess not. It should be low enough to be burning up. Oh well. Okay, well, I may have done this all wrong. Our periapsis is now in the ground. So this is going to be an interesting high G test. Yep, and there goes more of our service module. Without nearly as many of the fireworks as I had hoped for. And it's gone. So sad. I say we still aren't getting any of the fireworks I'd hoped for. We also aren't blading anything. It seems weird for this altitude at this speed. Like, surely we should be by now. Well, there we go. Let's not tempt the Kraken too much. Excellent. Currently at 67 kilometers altitude, 6.8 kilometers per second speed. Yeah, our apoapsis is now within the atmosphere, so they are definitely coming home. Single pass. I'm just waiting for those awesome particle effects to start, because those will never get old looking at. Alright. Yeah. About 1.2 G. There we go. Yes. Creeping up on 2G. That's alright. That might be a better winner. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Alright. 3G. Oh boy. This is gonna get rough. 4G. Still climbing. Flying over Earth's tropics. Oh, we've already got that one. Sorry. 6G. Oh boy. 4 kilometers per second. 7G. 8G. This is not going to be very pleasant. I'm very sorry, everybody. 9G. Yeah, starting to get the camera shake. Looks like 9G is going to be where we're topping it off. Yeah, they were only there for a couple of seconds. I'm sure they're not too squished on the inside. I mean, they're only up there for like a week and a half, maybe. I think I only ran a couple of days beyond their contract limit. Okay, good. We still have all of our check marks. That's awesome. So land or splash down at Earth is the only thing left to do, and I'm sure that these 4 parachutes will do them just fine. 2 drogues, 2 primaries. None of them will cut, so they should be all... Bill and Bob are horrified, and Valentina is just loving every minute of this. That's why you're an ace, Valentina. Alright, let's keep ourselves onto the retrograde vector here. The rest of this is going to be a nice, easy descent. We're hoping. And those parachutes will deploy nice and low, so there shouldn't be any reason for them to be torn off, although all of them are in the green now. They could go at any second, and we would be just fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and no deploy. I guess we can't do that manually. That's interesting. Well then, I guess we'll just speed up until they can. Yep, there they go. Drogues are out. I don't know if we're decelerating any faster than we were without the drogues. That's very interesting. And we'll get down. I think it's 3,500. Yep. And there go our twin triple shoot primaries, which, man, if this were real, the risk of entanglement would be ridiculous. Alright, the drogues are at full deployment now. Now we're starting to see some actual deceleration. Well, let's just go ahead and get these guys down to the water. When do the primaries open? At 1,000? Yes, there they go. Bringing us down to a very comfortable 5.4 meters per second. That's a whole lot of parachute for not a whole lot of deceleration, though. You figured all of that, this thing must be really heavy. And this thing does have lateral control. Neat. Now, still so much fuel for these thrusters. Oh, I haven't been using that fuel. Very interesting. Open up the other battery. I should have done that already. I should have done that at separation. I was just not paying attention. Yeah. Thruster's doing nothing to control our descent, so let's just go ahead and get these guys home. Or at least into the water. It's not very close to home. And splash down. Well, that's interesting. I'm very glad this thing is such an adept flotation device. Shit to the yeah. Contract complete. 260 grand paid out. 39 reputation. That's that should help us out quite a bit. Yep, nope, still in the orange. Yep, what are you going to do? Alright, well, we're going to recover these guys, and I think that's actually going to do it for us today. Sorry, too much talking is really just kind of bothering my throat. Kind of trying to muscle through it, but I'm doing my best. Thank you for putting up with me, everybody. I do appreciate it. I know this was less than eventful, but we did get to see our 3 orange suits come back home safely. And for that, I'm very grateful, because this was pretty untested. It was not the smartest way to go about this. So, alright, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it, and I'll see all of you in the next one. So, until then, see you later.